Hello, Leo, and welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer, and I'm here to do your Twin Flame Soulmate Love reading for the month of December. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate here in the United States or whoever celebrates Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to take the time to just express my deep gratitude for all of you, for this community, for my subscribers, and for those who are new to the channel, welcome and thank you so very much. And for returning subscribers, thank you so very much. I am very deeply grateful for you. Without you, this channel wouldn't be here. Thank you for all of the likes and the shares and the subscribes. Thank you. It's so very much appreciated. I'm here to do your Twin Flame Soulmate Love reading, Leo, for the sign of Leo. All cross watchers are welcome. Please know that this is a general reading, so not every single Leo is going to resonate with the messages given in this reading, or it might not be the reading for you. And also remember that energy is fluid. It ebbs and it flows. It shifts, it changes. It's reversible. It's reversible and interchangeable. So cross watchers, if you need to flip the script, then by all means do so. What I do is I start off with my Moonology cards to get a general feeling of the energies that are surrounding you, Leo. You and your divine counterpart, your sacred connection, whether that is a twin flame or a soulmate, whatever it is that you ascribe to. And then I go into the tarot, and I'll be using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. And if I need clarification, I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot. Leo, I must say, this is the second try that I've done for this reading. My throat became extremely activated and I needed to just turn the camera off and start over again because I didn't want you listening to me coughing throughout. I was totally fine. So I am curious to see what kind of energies there are in and around you for the month of December. And what it is that I've been channeling is between now and through the month of December, but going also into 2020. So these are energies that can have just approached or are presently with you, or it's coming towards you. All right. All of my decks have been calibrated, but I do like to shuffle. Wow. See, this energy has been really okay. Wow, this is insane. All right. Leo. From the bottom of the deck, we have a full moon in Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to. A win-win outcome is forecast. Every single time I see this, I see the pink, I feel that this is very heart-based, the heart chakra. And this is about, Libra is all about the balancing of the scales. Peace, wanting a win-win outcome. The only way that we can have a win-win outcome, sometimes what that means is that, Leo, is that we need self-love. This is love, the heart center. So in order to balance the scales, we need to love ourselves enough to be able to balance the scales. And what I mean when I say that is establishing boundaries if needed, looking at the truth for exactly what it is, not how we want it to be or how we think it should be, but looking at things for exactly what it is. But what I'm feeling is that this is a lot of heart, like I said, heart chakra, working with the heart, listening to your heart. Your heart will not lie to you. Listen to your heart and your soul, and this is how the scales are going to balance and a win-win outcome is forecast. I'm sensing a positive energy here. We have the waxing moon then, which is more pinks and some shades of indigo. So this to me, I feel the energy is gaining momentum. So what I'm feeling, if this is not in your presence, this is something you're feeling, that the energy is either like speeding up, or it's like almost that feeling of something is about to happen. Something is like right around the corner, and the energy is going to just feel like it's speeding up. But this again is, I feel, is heart. This is very heart based. And with a little bit of indigo, this is the third eye. So you might be getting like vision, something in the pineal gland, trusting and strengthening the third eye, psychic abilities, your intuition, your insight, trust your heart and trust your guides and trust your intuition. We have a full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. This is red. It's fire. Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You don't have to. With this red, even with the element of fire, and with the archer, hitting the bullseye, making your mark. I also see this as root chakra, really feeling firm in your foundation, feeling safe and secure within your surroundings in your 3D material world. But look at things from a bigger picture, a bigger perspective, almost as if you were like in a helicopter kind of overlooking the landscape. This is what this is, and I think it's tied to this win-win forecast. And now we have a supermoon. Emotions are running high. What I'm feeling between you and your counterpart, your divine counterpart, there is a lot of volatile energy. When I say volatile, I'm not sensing that it is in a negative sense, but it's a very highly charged energy that I'm picking up between you and your divine counterpart, a situation where, like the card says, the waxing moon is opening up, and as this is opening up, that's like heart expansion, like a heart wall has been busted through, and it's time. And see, right in the middle is the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger pictures, because emotions are running high, and they will be, but it's very important to take a step back, to breathe, to stay centered, and to be able to look at the bigger picture. And with this bow and arrow that I keep zoning in on, before you let that arrow go, make sure that when you are trying to make your mark or trying to hit the bullseye, and it's right sitting underneath a win-win outcome, that you have everything in alignment. You don't want to let that arrow go if you aren't looking at things for exactly what they are and balancing the scales. And what it is that I feel, Leo, is that these scales that need to be balanced is something that is within the reciprocity, the equal give and take. And this is a very heart-centered issue or situation. So let me get into the tarot and see where we are. And what I'm going to start off with is your person, your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your twin flame. Who are they at this moment in time? Where is their energy? What are they thinking about? What's inside their heart? Soulmate of Leo, twin flame. Okay, Leo. What I'm sensing, the energy in and around your person. From the bottom of the deck, the main energy I have is Seven of Wands. What I'm sensing, what I'm feeling, there and it's there. It's almost as if that with the Seven of Wands, their heart, they're feeling as if that they have to defend, they're defensive, feeling defensive, having to defend themselves, or to what I'm also feeling when I see these six wands underneath here, it's almost like a barricade across the heart, defending their heart, that they're very closed off. They're feeling very closed off, like feeling very defensive. We have the Page of Swords. I keep hearing gossip, or some kind of petty energy, something that like a message that has created friction. What I want to do is I want to clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, one more. I'm just asking for one more. All right. So, all right. What I'm feeling, okay, what I'm getting their energy that they are closed off, closed down. They're closed down, but this is a young kind of like, it's like a petty energy. I just keep hearing petty kind of energy. Immature energy. They're in a place of immaturity at this moment in time. About this Four of Wands. See, when I clarified it, we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, this is the Twin Flame 1111 card with the Page of Swords and the Empress. What I'm feeling is I'm tapping in, I could be tapping into a Divine Masculine. This is how it's not gender specific, but they see you as the Empress. They see you as the Empress. And they really would like to have some kind of success and triumph, some kind of victory. This is also about social recognition. So what I'm feeling is that with their energy being very defensive, feeling kind of closed off, or feeling, I keep hearing immature, petty kind of energy. About this Four of Wands, it's almost as if what I feel is that what they're feeling and what they're thinking is that this connection with you, Leo, it's intimidating to them. It's very intimidating to them. It's going to cause them, and we have the Lover's card. This is making a moral and ethical choice. This is about a moral and ethical choice. And this, what I'm feeling is that this connection is very intimidating to them. It's very intimidating. So they can be very defensive. They could also be, if there's a separation and there's no communication, what I'm feeling is that they are keeping an eye on you. Page of Swords. You know, they're kind of watching you. They're very inquisitive. They're very curious about you. But it's almost like if they get too close, they guard themselves. They feel defensive. And I feel that they want this success, and they want this Six of Wands. They want the success of this this lovers, this divine connection. They want it. Seven of Pentacles. excessive worry. I feel that this is excessive worry. I do feel, Leo, that they do feel that this is a connection worth putting the time and effort into. Knight of Pentacles, they're surveying the landscape, their own inner landscape. This is the slowest moving knight of all of the knights in the tarot. And so this is a very slow moving energy. And that the whole job of the Knight of Pentacles is to survey the landscape and making sure that everything is, all of the work is being done so it can produce and manifest the way in which it's supposed to. Like I envision sort of like the knight is overlooking like a farm, so to speak, and making sure that everything and everyone is in its, everything is being done at a timely manner and being done in the right way for everything to come to fruition in the right time and manifest the way in which it's supposed to. So the Knight of Pentacles is there to survey that, to survey the land, so that your person, their energy, their where they are in their heart space, is that they are surveying their inner landscape, because this is a connection that they know and that they feel is a very divinely guided, and it's a soul connection. It's a soul to soul connection, and they do feel that this connection is worth putting the time in and going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. But there's a lot of excessive worry, because we also have the Knight of Swords, which is a very fast moving energy. I feel that there's a lot of frantic, because it's a swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the Knight of Swords, like there's a lot of incoming messages. Their thoughts are racing. This, I feel, is a lot of racing thoughts. And the Knight of Swords, the way it's sitting here, is facing the Knight of Pentacles. So what I feel is that your person is surveying the landscape within themselves, their inner world, and I feel at the same time that there's a lot of racing thoughts. And so they're feeling very nervous. I just feel a nervous energy, and they're trying to really sort things out. And that's where, if you come back to the Moonology cards, the energy is gaining momentum. Emotions are running high. A win-win outcome is forecast. There is a win-win outcome, but I feel that where your person's energy is presently is that there's a lot of racing thoughts. They're really trying to sort themselves out, and trying to figure in which direction to go, which I feel this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a waiting. They're almost like in this waiting period to figure things out. So now I'm going to tap into your energy, Leo. That was a little chaotic for me as well. There's a lot of energies coming at me. Oops. There's a lot of energies coming at me while I was reading the cards. So I felt the like a kind of frantic type energy with your person, but they are very much aware, even if it hasn't been verbally spoken. It's almost as if what's going behind the scenes within them, what they're trying to sort out within themselves. And this could also be a situation if you are not in contact or communication. That could be for a group of you. So Leo, this is your energy here. Who are you at this moment in time? What is on your mind, and what is on your heart? How are you feeling? Leo, what's going on? All right, this one wants to come out. Leo, you are feeling very guarded yourself. We have the Two of Swords. Caught between a rock and a hard place, not sure which way to go. You're looking for truth. Ace of Swords, the truth. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to. And you also have the Knight of Swords, another Swords card. There's a lot of air energy. You could have a lot of air in your chart. And this is about your Two of Cups relationship. Okay, so there is a lot of heavy air energy. So either you can have a lot of air in your chart, Leo, or you could be dealing with an air sign. Or what I feel more than anything else is that there is a lot of thoughts, over analyzing, and over analyzing, really trying to figure out what this win-win forecast, this win-win outcome. You're trying to balance the scales, and these scales, it has to do with truth. So the card from the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Leo, I feel that you want to make plans, but you are at a crossroads of which way to go. You can see that he's holding the world in his hands. And what I feel, Leo, is that you know exactly how you feel about your person. You know exactly what plans you would like to create and make, but you are at a crossroads. You have the Two of Swords. You are feeling between you feel caught between a rock and a hard place. You feel guarded because you're trying to make a decision on which way to go. What you are seeking, Ace of Swords, you are seeking the truth. You are wanting the truth to open up, and this Ace of Swords is going to give that to you. But in order for you to have this truth and this clarity with integrity open up, Knight of Swords. So what I feel, you and your divine counterpart are mirroring each other, but it could be for different reasons, but the both of you have a lot of racing thoughts because the Knight of Swords is facing the Ace of Swords. So what I feel, this is a very fast moving energy. Emotions are running high. The energy is gaining momentum because you are trying to seek this win-win outcome about this Two of Cups relationship. This is what it is that you see with the world that he is holding in his hands. This is what it is that you see, Leo. This is what you want. This is the outcome that you are wanting. You are wanting this with the Ten of Pentacles. You want this to be a long-term, strong, nurturing foundation. Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to. But this is with the Two of Cups. See, the Two of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. This is what it is that you want. When you hold the world or you see the world and you look out, this is what it is that you want. These are the plans that you want to make. This long-term, sturdy foundation, this relationship, this leaving this legacy of love with your divine counterpart. But you are at a crossroads, and your person's energy, as we saw, is that they are in a place where this entire connection is very scary for them. It's very intimidating to them. I think they want to open up, but they're feeling very guarded within their hearts, which is the Seven of Wands. So what this is that this leaves you, Leo, in a place where until you get clarity and until you get answers, you're feeling as if you don't know which way to go. You know where you want to go, but I think what it is that you are waiting for some kind of sign from your divine counterpart. So which is leaving you feeling very confused on which way to turn, what it is that you need to decide. Although I'm getting a sense, Leo, that deep down within your heart, in your inner voice, if you were to get quiet and still enough, you probably have the answer as to what it is that you would need to do to move forward. But what I'm going to do now is we are going to tap into possible future energies with you and your divine counterpart. So what are some possible future energies with this connection? Oh my goodness. All right, so this came out. This came out. It wanted to come out. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that there are no other cards here. All right. I'm sorry, but that card did come out. I was told to pull that card. It was facing upwards. Possible future energies, Knight of Pentacles. What it tells me that this is going to be a very slow moving energy. It's going to be slow and steady. There will be movement, but it's going to be a slow moving energy. But let me get some more. Future energies, possible future energies for Leo and their divine counterpart. Your energy is right here, Leo. All right. The bottom of the deck, we have, this is for possible future energies for you and your divine counterpart, Leo. We have the Seven of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. So we have the Seven of Wands again. So what I feel that there's going to be some work needed to break down the barriers. There are barriers that are going to be needed to break down in order to have this cooperation. This is about working together, collaborating with one another, cooperation, working together. But it is going to be working through these barriers. With the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, it's a slow moving energy. This is going to be very slow moving. There's going to be a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of work to lay down the burdens, to lay down and break through these barriers that can break through to this Three of Pentacles. And with this slow moving energy, there are going to be burdens that are going to be laid down. What I see is that this is like a step-by-step process. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups with the Tower, it came out this way, with the Tower in reverse. These burdens that are being worked on, there is no avoiding the Tower anymore. What I feel, what my interpretation when I see the Tower in reverse is that this Tower, it's as if a person is trying to run from the Tower, avoid the Tower from happening. But with all of these burdens, the barriers that need to be broken, these are things that have been held in for a long period of time. This is what the Four of Cups are. Focusing, these three cups are all of the barriers, all of the burdens that have been focused on and trying to avoid this Tower. Because what I feel is that this energy, see the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior, there is no more avoiding the Tower. What I feel is that both parties are going to feel very exhausted. This is a very exhausting process and has been an exhausting process, but a judgment is going to be made. There's going to be a judgment call. I feel that this is going to be a breakthrough. This is going to be like a breakthrough. This is going to be a rebirth and a renewal. And this is going to be kind of like a review, almost like a karmic review of it's almost like as we enter into a new decade, into 2020, with this Judgment card, it's one last look over the course of 2019 and even back further as we walk into 2020. This is like a breakthrough that happens. It's allowing the Tower to come and really move through all of the barriers and the burdens. It's going to be slow moving. And here's your energy, Leo, this Strength card. But this is going into 2020, Leo. I feel that you are going into 2020 very strong, very, very strong. And this is also speaks of, for possible energies for you and your divine counterpart, that this connection is stronger than whatever barriers, whatever pain, whatever wounds, as long as both parties are willing to put in the work that it's going to take in order to break through and bust through whatever barriers or wounds or pains or trauma, whatever these burdens are. But it's going to be slow moving. It's going to take a lot of patience and dedication and time and unconditional love. So Leo, you had the Two of Swords, feeling at a crossroads. So what I feel is that for you, Leo, that you are going to have to sit down and make a decision as to whether or not you are willing to take the time that it's going to take to with your divine counterpart to work through. There's going to be a lot of mirroring. We're mirroring. But to get to this Three of Cups, where there's collaboration and working together and a win-win outcome, to have a win-win outcome, to balance the scales, you must look at the bigger picture. So you're going to come to a point, I feel, where you are going to have to sit down and figure out, is this worth stepping into and working through and breaking down together as a unified Two of Cups? Unified. Because you had the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So that is the energies. That's the energies that I feel that are in and around you and your divine counterpart. So Leo, if you resonated with this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you would like to be updated for future readings. And if you would like to book a personal reading for your own personal circumstances, all of my readings for the month of December are 20% off for the holiday season. And you can find the instructions in the description box below. And until next time, I wish you so much love and so much peace.